About 3 weeks ago, Ed Skrein was offered the role of Ben DeMaio in Hellboy. He accepted, and he excitedly tweeted it out to the world, and of course he should. It's a super cool project, and a super cool character. And then people started talking, and people started pointing out the fact that Ben DeMaio is a character of Asian descent, and maybe, just maybe, he should be played by an Asian actor. Then the unthinkable happened. Ed Skrein heard the voices, and he listened, and he stepped down from Hellboy. And then something even crazier happened. Thank you, Ed, for the boost. The studio listened. And just this week, they announced that they're going to recast the role of Ben DeMaio with Daniel Day Kim. And could not be happier to hear that. Daniel, thank you. Ed, thank you. You shouldn't have been put in that position in the first place, but thank you for being the first one to do that hard decision. Hopefully the studios will just not put anyone in that position again. But this is just a really nice thing. A couple weeks back, I did a spotlight on Daniel Day Kim and Grace Park having to walk away from Hawaii Five-0 after working on that show for 7 years. 7 years! And they're still asking just for equal pay with the other stars of the show that they're all equally involved in. It's just nice to see this coming back around. And it makes me really excited because stuff like this just shows how big of an impact that we as a community can have. As audience members, we don't have to just sit idly by and just wait for the studios to just jam every content that they choose to produce down our throats. No, we get to make our voices heard, and this is a good example of that finally happening. So stuff like this is working. As small as this is, I'm going to keep doing it because it's better than doing nothing. It's something. So, thank you for your ongoing support in me supporting other people. It's awesome, and I hope it continues. Again, I hope no other person is put in that position. So again, thank you, Ed, for doing that hard thing. The Asian American community rallied behind Ed. We're going to rally behind Daniel. We're going to rally behind whoever else. It's just a very exciting thing. One little thing that happened in the midst of the support for Ed, an actress by the name of Chloe Bennet. You probably already know her, or maybe. If not, this spotlight is for Chloe. So Chloe, she put this Instagram post supporting, thank you, Ed. This is an amazing thing you're doing. And she got a little flack from it, because people were calling her out for her last name. So Chloe's name, her real name is Chloe Wang, but her stage name is Chloe Bennet. And the reason why she's doing it, it's not because she's ashamed of her heritage. Chloe was born in America. She moved to China for a bit. And then she came back, and the reason why she had to change her name, or she has a stage name with Bennet and not Wang, is because Hollywood is still a little racist, and it's tough. I mean, it's tough enough as an actor, period, but it's even harder having an ethnic name. Honestly, having the name Osric has helped me out a lot. And I mean, in a perfect world, she wouldn't need to do that. She wouldn't. She's very talented, she's very skilled, she doesn't need to do that, but in this system, she felt the need to do that, and I completely agree with it, because she has to, But Chloe's also very conscious of that fact. She is very big activist. She's a huge supporter, she's a champion of the Asian American community and just representation in general, on and off screen. And she's fighting so that no one else has to make that decision. No one else has to change their last name to conform to whatever Hollywood standards for a shot at being able to work in this industry. It's crazy, it's unfair that it has to happen. So this week's spotlight is on Chloe Bennet. She is a series regular on the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show. If you watch that, you already know who she is. She recently just finished a movie called Valley Girl. And, I mean, she's going to be doing so many things. So watch out for Chloe. I'm going to post her Instagram and Twitter handles in the description below. Follow her. She's an awesome person. And yeah, that's the Asian American Spotlight this week. Again, congratulations to Daniel. Chloe, keep fighting the good fight. Supporting all of you. And yeah, I'll see you next week.